Hey guys, this is Hope Said It back with another Hope Said It Uncut video for you. It is still Black History Month, so we're still going strong. We have 29 days in February, okay? So I'm gonna use all 29 to celebrate Black excellence. Last week I talked about why it was important to celebrate Black history. This week I kind of detailed my Black experience. Go to HOPEsaidit.com to read that blog post. It's titled Realizing the Skin I'm In. That's when I realized that I was different because I was Black. Basically, I was in about the 4th grade, and I remember playing with these girls. Only the 5th and 6th graders could be in plays. And so they asked me, Hope, are you going to be in a play next year? And I said, you know what? I'm going to try out for both plays. We had 2 musicals every year if you're in 5th and 6th grade. And they said, oh, I wish the play was, Beauty and the Beast. And I said, oh, that's not my favorite Disney movie, but if it was that, I'd still try out. And they said, who do you want to be? And I said, oh, I mean, it was a no-brainer. I was like, hello, guys, I'd be Belle. And so they're like, you can't be Belle. You're Black. I wasn't necessarily shocked at that. I was like, oh, okay, well, I can still be Belle, guys. It's okay. But this one girl came out of nowhere and she said, yeah, you're not Black. Plus, your hair isn't long and flowy. When I tell you that was like, I don't even know why that is the thing that did it. I was like, boo, boo. Oh, it was like I got shot. Like, Hope, you're right. You're right. And then at the time, we had, Lord, I don't know if you're African, but you tie your hair in thread. So that's how it was. That's how mine was. So it really wasn't long and flowy at all. It's kind of sticky and pointy. But anyways, that kind of made me realize, yeah, I'm different. Not in a bad way. It's almost like I always knew I was Black. I always knew I was African. But that's when I realized it's not the majority, or people think you're less than maybe because of it. So that's kind of detailed more on HOPEsaidit.com. Read it there. But today I'm also going to talk about the African experience. So I also realized after the Black experience happened, I was like, okay, fine. Wow, my hair's not long and flowy. I don't know if it was the year before or the year after. There was a girl in my neighborhood. I grew up in Maryland, 20708, what's up? She came to me. I was walking. I don't even know where I was walking. I was probably walking to like the clubhouse or something. I don't know. It was apartments. So I was walking and she said, oh, hey, Hope. Hey, let me see something real quick. Let me see your hands. And I was like, my hands? And she's like, yeah, let me see your hands. And so I was like, here you go. And I put, my palms up. And she said, see, you don't have yellow palms. And I was like, what are you talking about? She was like, yeah, Africans have yellow palms. She was going on about African booty scratchers and all this other stuff. That's when I realized, hey, okay, so being African is something too. Because I told her, she's like, oh, you're African. And at that time, I thought everybody was African. I thought all Blacks were African. That's all. That's the first time where I was like, it's Black and then there's African. I just thought, yes, I'm Black and yes, I'm African. But that was the first day where she made me realize, oh, you're Black, you're not African? Okay. Because I thought we all were all right. And even explaining to her, like, well, I'm sure your grandfather, somebody's African. She's like, nah, we're from America. I was like, oh, okay. And it was odd because she was years older than me. So I'm thinking, well, I guess you know what you're talking about, but the way the slavery is set up, whatever. So by around the 5th grade, I was like, wow, so I'm Black. Wow, so I'm African, okay. It wasn't until college where I realized, oh, so I'm again different because I was born in America. There's the African Student Association and I wasn't really part of it, but I went to a couple events here and there. And when I was living in the dorms, one of the girls was in the African Student Association. So, I ran into her, I think we were going to church one Sunday. We went to church. And I don't know, she was talking and I said, yeah, I'm Nigerian too. Because she's talking as if like she's trying to share her culture with me. And I'm like, yeah, I'm Nigerian, same tribe and everything, like, hello. And so I said, I'm Nigerian too. And she interrupts and says, Nigerian American. And I was like, really? Are we really doing this? I understand the same language you do. Are you serious right now? After that, it kind of kept on being like, every time I'd say something, but she was born here, but she doesn't speak the language. I was like, oh my, but I understand. I know what you're talking about. Like, speak Igbo to me right now and try to talk crazy, see what happens. you know? I just kept on thinking about that during this Black History Month because, you know, you're celebrating Black excellence, but there are things in between to where you're like, golly, just being in the skin you're in, you know, being Black, being African American, it's really something else. You know, it's something that you have to embrace. I had to embrace that. It took me a while. Like after that Beauty and the Beast comment, child, I think that's probably the time where I started, you know how little girls put like a towel over your head so you try to have long flowy hair and then you have your brush and you're singing. Because I never did that before then. I was like, oh, I'm going to have long flowy hair. Towel, please. And then that whole African thing, making it known that I'm different, having Coming to America references, having, you know, Mufasa references. So it really was just always knowing, golly, I'm different. You don't know where to fit in, so you have to just embrace yourself. And now I'm really comfortable with myself, y'all. Very comfortable. I'm like, yes, my hair is not soft. It's not long and flow. Well, it's kind of long, but it's not flowy. Hello, and I'm okay with that. I don't want it flowy. Well, actually, I got a silk press and it was flowy, but now it's not, and I'm cool with that, you know? So I just love the versatility, and that's something you have to embrace because mainstream isn't always going to show you what you look like. And then just the African side, I was like, you know what? I know my culture. I'm proud of that. I'm proud that we, you know, have a family tree, and I can exactly tell you who my great-great-great-great-great-grandmother is. A lot of people are just, you don't know them. You're just dependent on Ancestry.com to give you a percentage of your ethnicity, you know? So I'm not trying to throw shade, y'all, but I'm just saying this is how I learned how to embrace myself. People are going to make fun of you. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take that and make it into a positive. And that's what I tried to do. And then with the whole Nigerian American thing, I was like, you know, listen, I am who I am. I was born in America and I'm from Nigeria. Get over it. I'm not less Nigerian than you. If you feel better saying that, then so be it. I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm Nigerian too. I got my Nigerian passport and my American one. What's up, you know? So Black History Month, just accept you. We are Black. We are beautiful. And I think a lot of the time that isn't celebrated in the mainstream. We're doing a good job of doing it ourselves, but I'm saying just everybody else accepting it. So we just have to pump ourselves up. Yes, I know what my features look like. It's not mainstream. You know, I don't have a pointy nose and petite lips. No, it's overwhelming and overpowering. And it's been like that. But I embrace it and I love it. And I want the same for you guys. Embrace and love yourself. And, you know, it's Black History Month, yes. But even if you're another race, because there's always this colorism stuff going on to where it's like light is right. And it's like, no, like just embrace the skin you're in, whatever shade. That's heavy in Caribbean cultures. It's heavy in Asian cultures. Heavy in Middle Eastern cultures to where you just have the darker skin are like seen as less than. And why? You know, why are we teaching that being a lighter complexion is right? It's a whole mind warp that we have to get over. But that's just something I had to learn, you know, and I wish I would have known when I was younger. But it's Black History Month, celebrate your Black excellence, but also just enjoy the skin you're in. Okay, now you know a little bit more about me. Share your Black experience, or maybe you're not Black and you're just like, I have an experience too. I used to live in an all Black neighborhood and I'm white. Tell me about it. Okay, are you Hispanic, Asian? What? You learned you were what? How? Tell me about it, y'all. Check out the blog, HOPEsaidit.com. I post every Tuesday, video every Friday, okay? Follow me at HOPEsaidit on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And also, if you need to email me for any reason at all, it's HOPEsaidit@gmail.com. I will talk to you guys later. I think next week, just for those who are going to ask anyways, I think I'm talking about hair. It's been a while. My hair is napping up. I'm sorry, people don't like when I say that. My hair is getting a little kinkier, so I got to give an update about that. So I'll see you next week. Bye. Share your Black experience. When did you know